Bonjour and welcome to the French moods. The first mood we will be learning about today is the indicative. So what is the indicative? L'indicatif, or the indicative, is all about facts and statements. So in English, these are sentences such as, today the car is blue, I write with a pen, his name is George, I brushed my teeth. Most of the sentences that we speak are in the indicative because it's all about common statements. The indicative is a mood or a type of purpose for a verb. Within this, there are tenses or times the verb can exist in. There's present, past, future, and different variations of those. The present tense in the indicative is the most easiest tense to learn, and all other tenses are based off of this one. The first type of verbs are ER verbs. When conjugating ER verbs, just drop the ending to get the stem. Then you add on the new endings based off of the subject pronoun. The new endings are e, es, ons, ez, ent. Just a word of caution, some verbs with g's take an extra e in the new form. For example, in manger, after the g, when you're conjugating for new, you put an e just to ensure the soft sounding g sound. The next type of verbs are IR verbs. To conjugate these verbs, you drop the IR from the infinitive to get the stem. Then you add on IS, IS, IT, ISS, ONS, ISS, EZ, ISS, ENT. Finally, RE verbs. RE verbs are very easy to conjugate as well. You just drop the RE and you add on SS, nothing, ONS, EZ, ENT. There are many irregulars in the present tense. Irregulars don't follow their ER, IR, or RE verb forms. The main ones are aller, avoir, être, and faire. They all have different conjugations based on the different subject pronouns. Within the indicative mood, there's also different tenses. An important tense is the futur simple, a tense that deals with the far future. Don't be confused with the futur proche, the near future. The near future discusses things that are going to happen relatively soon. So for example, if you're going to school, je vais à l'école, that could happen tomorrow or the next day. But things in the far future deal with things 5 years, 10 years in advance. Now to actually make the verb form. You just simply take the infinitive and then you add on the endings. It's overall fairly easy to do. Here are some examples. With ER verbs, you keep the exact same infinitive for your stem, and then you add on the endings AI, AS, A, ONS, EZ, ONT. These are the same stems as the conditional, but the endings are different. Now moving on to IR verbs. Once again, you keep the infinitive as your stem, and then you just add on the same endings as before. Now moving on to RE verbs. These are a little bit different because you have to drop the E from the infinitive before you place the endings. This is just to ensure that you don't have any EAs or EOs when you add the endings, which can make for weird pronunciation. The irregulars for this tense look a little bit strange, but they're really important to know because it helps with the conditional as well. The future tense can be used on its own, but it's commonly used with si clauses and con clauses. So, with si clauses, you would use the present tense first and the futur simple second. For example, si je fais le devoir, je réussirai dans la classe. So this sentence basically says, if I do my homework, which is present tense, I will succeed in the class, which is future. The next use is with con clauses. So you would have first quand, then futur simple, futur simple. In French, this looks like quand je ferai le devoir, je réussirai dans la classe. This is a little bit weird compared to English because in English, we would use the present tense. When I do my homework, I will succeed. But in French, use the future tense for both. The literal translation is, when I will do my homework, I will succeed.